What's up, Rich Gang? I'm back here with another small recipe. If you're not subscribed, let me handle a business first. Welcome to my channel where I do keto, carnivore, ketovore, lock care, hair care, skin care, all in a healthy way. I also do jewelry and sneakers. So if you're not part of the gang, click that subscribe button, what you're waiting for, and click that notification bell so you'll know when I upload. So I made some carnivore salmon cakes. I don't know if I ever made carnivore salmon cake. I probably did one time and I used fresh salmon, but this time I used the packaged salmon. So I used two of these. It's not a lot, but they do make a couple of them. I think it made like 6 patties. I used 1 egg, and you use any eggs that you want to. That's in your budget. I'd like to use pasture raised. Trader Joe's has a good pasture raised. Pasture raised. Sprouts has a good pasture raised as well. These ones sell at Sprouts for 99 cents, which is a huge deal. So I bought a bunch of them. And I don't know if I said mayo, but yeah, you want to use a little mayo, maybe like a tablespoon, depending on how much salmon you're using. And some crushed pork rinds, pork skins, pork rinds. I make my own. I buy whatever is clean, and that is the cheapest. So sometimes I'll use 40, I think it's 45.05, but I try to find something that's a little bit cheaper because those are on the higher end. But basically, the pork rinds that I use to cook with is just pork and salt. That's it. Pork and salt. 45.05 does have some seasonings in them if you buy the flavored ones. So I just put my pork rinds in the food processor on a very high pulse, and that's what you get. They also have Pork and King that sells them as well, but I just think it's better if you just make your own. If you don't have a food processor, then Pork and King is your next best thought. But anywho, you dump everything into a container or mixer bowl, whatever. You put your salmon. I used 1 egg because I only had 2 small packets. I used about a tablespoon of mayo, maybe 2 tablespoons of the mayo, and I want to say a half a cup of the pork rind crumbs because I wanted it to stick together. The pork rind crumbs, if you're keto carnivore, is just a binder. If you're not keto carnivore, just use breadcrumbs, and you could use whatever mayo that you have that you use. So that's it. Egg, mayo, salmon, your binder, which can be pork rind crumbs. If you're not keto, carnivore, ketovore way of eating, you can just use some breadcrumbs. Get you some breadcrumbs because that's how I used to make mine. And then use whatever fat that you want to use to fry them in because they're pan fried. I use the fat from my bacon grease, but I also am enjoying duck fat from Epic, and I'll show you that. So this is the Epic's duck fat. You can find this at Whole Foods, Sprouts. I think you can even find this at, I'm not sure about Walmart or if you got a Kroger or Fry store, but yeah, Whole Foods, I think it's a Whole Foods in every state or city. So you can find these Epic cooking oils at a Whole Foods if you don't have a Sprouts. And also too, they have, not only do they have duck fat, they have chicken fat, pork fat, beef tallow. They got beef tallow, chicken, pork, and duck. I think those are the only ones that's coming to mind. Yeah. And then if you're wondering how I get my eggs so round, I use these. I bought these from Fry's. They do look like they're bigger. They're about the same size. Yeah, I bought these from Fry's. It comes in a 2-pack, and then I bought this one right here from Container Store, which also comes in a 2-pack. So they were both, I think these were the cheapest. Um, I can't remember, but I think these were like $3.99, and I can't remember how much these are, but this will give you that perfect circle shape. You can also use these. They were advertised for pancakes as well. This one right here, and I'm pretty sure you can do the same for these. I'm also having me, I'm just breaking my fast. It's like 3:40. So I have me an iced coffee, and probably need a little bit more ice in it. But basically, the coffee that I use is Illy. It's pretty good. I found the decaf at a specialty grocery store here called AJ's. Nowhere else had the decaf. The regular caffeinated you can find anywhere. Any grocery store should have Illy's. It is a good coffee, but y'all do know I use Purity. Only thing with Purity is I have to grind it up in my food processor, and I just have not done it yet. Um, I have a big bag of decaf right there. With decaf, there's no caffeine in it, so I can drink it any time of the day. But I normally don't drink coffee at night just because of my sleeping issues. So I've showed y'all how I make my iced coffees. This is a little bit different though. It's one thing that I'm adding that, two things I'm adding that I didn't add before to my coffee. This is not one of them because y'all always know I use Perfect Keto Collagen in any of my coffees or my any shake, protein shake, meal replacement. I always use this. It helps with the keto life, low carb lifestyle. People that's on carnivore don't use collagen because you get a lot of your collagen from the meat, mostly beef. I don't eat beef every day, so I will continue to use the keto collagen, and I haven't noticed any hair loss. My nails grow really fast. And normally I don't have much hair loss, but they say when you start going low carb keto, because your hormones is, have to balance out, you do have hair loss when you're not eating correctly and going into the keto carnivore way of eating. But anywho, y'all know I use the collagen. But what I have started using in my coffees is keto chow and then an egg opposed to nut pod or heavy whipping cream. I'm really trying to cut back on the dairy. I started adding it in, and I think my scalp is paying me for it. I'm not sure if my scalp got disrupted because I did do, the last time I got my hair retwisted, I did a apple cider vinegar detox, and she did pour it on my scalp, and I'm not sure if it just dried my scalp up and that was acting up, and it's just taking some time to get back together. But I also added stuff back into my diet like dairy, yogurt. The keto chow is a dairy protein, whey protein. So, we'll see. But um, I add the keto chow when I mixed because I had a little bit, maybe like a tablespoon or two left in one of the chocolate peanut butter packets. And so I wanted to do a little bit more. So I opened up this and I added 2 tablespoons of the chocolate toffee, which will give you 1/3 of your daily vitamins and minerals with this. I did put my my tablespoon of butter in this and 1 egg. And then I put 2 teaspoons of the Torani zero sugar syrup in there. And then I added my ice. And then I put it all in the blender and blended it up. And the egg makes it taste so creamy. It also gives you more protein in it, and you're also getting protein from the keto chow. So it's a good way to get my protein up, as well as getting some fats in, because I don't eat the fat from the meat. If it's marbled in, then yes, but if it's like a steak or something with fat on it, I just can't eat it. It's not edible to me. It's nasty, and I end up spitting it out. So that's what I got for y'all. Put your commentary in the comments. Tell me what you think. Are you trying to get healthy? For me, at this point, it's not about really losing weight. It's about getting my body healthy, getting my gut healthy, trying to get off the sugars, get the inflammation going off of my body and get my blood pressure stable. So I don't have to go back on any medication. So right now, that's what I'm focused on. Weight loss is just a byproduct that comes with my body healing. And so that's all I got. Hit that like button on your way in, and tell a friend to tell a friend about my channel. Peace. I'm going to show y'all how I make, you turn a plain yogurt, Greek yogurt, to good without adding on a ton of extra calories or sugars or anything like that. So this is Fage total 5% yogurt. It's not bad by itself. I do doctor mine's up. 3/4 of a cup is a serving. It's 160 calories. Oh, right quick, I'm gonna show you how to do this bread cheese. This is bread cheese. Where's bread cheese at? This is bread cheese. You can get, I get mine from Fry's. Fry's is also a Kroger store, and Whole Foods have these. And basically, I just slice them, you know, the long way, and then I cut them in half. And once I cut them in half, I just stick them in this little mini dash right here. Press down on it. Supposedly together. They do have a lot of cheese that comes out of Wisconsin. I know one of them is Moo I don't know, Moo or something. I don't know. It's another one, but I can't remember it. But I buy this from Fry's, and it's like $9 and some change. So whenever I try the other brand that I want to try, and I'll bring it back to you. So this is what the bread cheese will look like once you take it out the Dash waffle maker. It's just cheesy. It's a nice little dessert that you can have. You want some meat, summer sausage meat with it. Crackers, if you eat crackers. I'm carnivore, so I would have to find something that goes along that line, but you could just eat it as is, a snack. Put it with your meal, get you some summer sausage, some meat sticks, make your charcuterie board with it. There's a lot of ways you can use bread cheese, and it's delicious as well. My bread cheese is going to be used with making me a yogurt. So the Fage yogurt, I put my own homemade vanilla flavor. I did put 2 teaspoons of the 0 sugar vanilla Torani syrup. And then I'm going to put a 1 tablespoon to 2 tablespoons of Keto Chow in my pudding. This is not pudding, this yogurt. And just stir it up and see how it do.